Hello, it's Dawn Michelle from Boho Tarot, and welcome to another Mod with me, where we create a deep and meaningful bond with the cards through creative expression and deck modification. Today we'll be making some more cards for my Handmade Oracle deck. This is a process that I've been working on for several months now, and I've created many wonderful cards. It began as a way to repurpose my Akashic Tarot, a deck that I just couldn't connect with, but had the most wonderful matte cardstock and beautiful backing, so I just knew I had to do something crafty with them. You can check out the beginning of this journey in my Repurposing the Akashic Tarot video, which I will link in the description box below. This process has been one of an exciting intuitive crafting adventure. Most of the time I don't plan my cards, they simply evolve. I grab papers that inspire me in the moment and I let the flow of creativity guide my hands. There's very little thinking involved in this process. It's more about feeling, about letting the images come through the act of creating. It's a wonderfully creative and meditative process that I find myself looking forward to. Today I've chosen a galaxy paper pad to serve as my inspiration for these cards. As you will see, there is no prior planning, so let's watch these cards come into being. here we see the 3 cards that we ended up with. We have the Stay Wild Moonchild, one of my favorite little sayings. And as you can see, I really went with a star, cosmic, celestial type of energy for these 3 cards. Here we have Believe in Magic. I like the layers here. It kind of reminds me of mountains in the background. Then we have the roses here. And then we have We Are Made of Stars. And we just have the constellations in the background here and then just some textured paper. So there you have it. Those are 3 more cards in the Handmade Oracle that I am creating. So I did want to go ahead and show you a couple of cards that I have done. I actually did quite a few cards off camera. Some of them just because it was spur of the moment for these first few that I'm going to show you. And then for the second set that I did, it was more of a trial. So these ones were my kind of spur of the moment. I just felt inspired to create them. I had gotten some new papers. So I have Clarity. I have Curiosity. Restore. And Emerge. So these were just a few that I felt kind of inspired to create. I didn't have the camera rolling at the time, but you know, that's okay. I don't have to film absolutely everything that I create. Sometimes I can just come on here and show you guys afterwards. The second set of cards that I created were more of a trial just to see. I played with some photographs and printouts for these ones, and I wanted to give it a more modern look. So here we have Simplicity, we have Survive, Endless, Reflection, and Strive. So these ones, these last few were just to kind of see if I can pull in a more modern look. Something a little less, as much as I love these cards, they are a little bit more kind of old-fashioned looking, which I actually do really like, but I did want to kind of do some variety. So I pulled in some more kind of modern looking cards as well. The 3 that I just created, the Moon Child, the Believe in Magic, and the We Are Made of Stars, I think those could really go either way. They're not this really kind of old-fashioned antique kind of look, but I think that this is really making a nice balance. I do kind of like the more modern mixed in with the more antique looking cards, and then we have some celestial cards built in. So I'm actually really kind of pleased about how this oracle is turning out, and it's been a lot of fun to create. I did order a second box of these cards just for the sheer purpose of continuing this project. I am running low. I only have a handful left, so I wanted to be sure that I had plenty to keep creating as I felt inspired to do so. And I'm just going to keep making cards because I really enjoy the process and it makes me super happy. So thank you for joining me for this mod with me. You will find links for the decks and products that I've used in this video in the description box below, along with links for my deck modification tutorials and my Mod With Me playlist. I hope you enjoyed this process and will join me again soon for more creative tarot for an inspired life.